In the beautiful hills of eastern Kentucky runs a highway that has a history of providing some of the biggest names in country music. Join the Country Network as we explore Country Music Highway 23 and its undiscovered talents.
In eastern Kentucky, deep in the hills, my pappy and his pappy had a moonshine still. They brewed white lightning and they filled their jars, loaded up in the trunk of their cars. Roll into town, they set up shop. They never had to answer to the local cops. Sheriff liked to drink and pappy kept him stocked. He said, as crooked as you can with them crooked cops. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I brewed white liquor till I was 19, when that government man took my steel from me. But what he didn't notice was my patch of green over yonder up a hill neath the big beech trees. Got my shotgun, set my trap, in case that government man comes back. Might make it up a hill, but he won't make it down. Put his body 6 feet in the ground. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Coming up the holler, they're gonna start a war, but the government man keep it coming for more. For too many of them, not enough for me. I'm gonna lay my body neath the big pine trees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm Rhyan Sinclair, and I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, and this one is a new one that I wrote, and it's called Bad Time, and I'm not quite sure what inspired this one. I think, maybe something or somebody upset me, I'm not sure, but yeah, anyway, here it goes.
Free. Very first thing I spoke was just short of a scream. God pity the souls who pass me on the street. Lord, spare them from the shadow of the devil in me. It came on like a storm in the dead of night, a bolt of lightning to my restless mind. Had to break free from these tangled vines. If the truth is evil, then so am I. I've hit my breaking point, this is the line. No more walking on this heart of mine, 'cause there's a blood moon on the rise, and you've hurt me at a bad time. Shade. You pretend I'm a ghost and hope I'll fade away, but haunts your cold and lonesome soul every day. You can hear me wailing in that raging breeze, my tears like rivers running down these streets. It's not that I'm bitter, it's not that I'm mean. I'll be an angel till you clip my wings. I've hit my breaking point, this is the line. No more walking on this heart of mine. 'Cause there's a blood moon on the rise, and you've hurt me at a bad time. Streets like rivers, streets like rivers, running with my tears. Streets like rivers, streets like rivers, running.
Great job, Rhyan.
Thank you.
Okay, this next song is called To Pay for Love, and I wrote it about the progression of how hard it is after a really bad breakup, how things can get dramatically worse. Another night without you, another drink alone, another song to remind me all the things that I did wrong. I'm sorry how I hurt you. I just want you to know, even though you forgive me, I still feel like I owe. Price of everything's gone up. 2 pints is $20, and they say I drink too much. It's just enough to pay for love. I keep hearing about you. Has it been very long? 'Cause your perfume still stains the sheets. I can't wash it off. So out here in the bright lights, to another show, trying to pay for all those bad fights. There's no credit to a man's soul. Price of everything's gone up. Half a gram's $50. say I do too much, it's just enough to pay for love. We all have to watch what seeds we're sowing. I've covered mine up in whiskey and poison, but they just keep on growing. Price of everything's gone up. A night's sleep is blind drunk. And they say I'm out of touch, but it's just enough to pay for love.
Welcome back to Live from CMH23.
This song's called Southbound Train. It's a song I wrote for an ex of mine. I was in Afghanistan 2008, 2009. She decided to move another man in my house. Things didn't work out, so I wrote her this song and sang it to her the day we got divorced. Every time I hear your name, it makes me feel like I'm standing on the front of a southbound train that's headed straight to hell. That's the way you always made me feel. Don't you worry, babe, I saved a seat for you, just in case you might want to ride down too. Baby, strap in, it's gonna be a bumpy ride down. When we get there, we'll burn this train to the ground. And I never want to see your face again. After this time, it's really gonna be the end. And this train is gonna crash and burn. One of these days, it's gonna be your turn. Every time I see your face, it makes me feel like I am such a disgrace. How'd I let you do the things you did to me? Why couldn't I open my eyes and see? And I never want to see your face again. After this time, it's really gonna be the end. And this train is gonna crash and burn. One of these days, it's gonna be your turn. Well, I think by now you've had your turn. don't you worry, babe, I did the same to you. As it turns out, you were a little blind too. Baby, I know you're gonna have a good ride, and it looks like I just turned the tide. And I never wanna see your face again. After this time, it's really gonna be the end. This train is gonna crash and burn. One of these days, it's gonna be your turn. Well, I think by now you've had your turn. Every time I hear your name, makes me feel like I'm standing on the front of a southbound train.
So this next song is called It Takes a Woman, and it was one of the first songs. I've been writing about 2 years, roughly, and it was one of the first songs that I actually was like, okay, so that's not just crap, because, you know, you write a lot of bad ones before you even start getting to anything relatively decent. And I started out, I think I have 7 or 8 versions of this. The title definitely came from more of my mother, and then I started writing the song more around just all of the women in my life. And then the last version that I finally kept was the last one about my girlfriend. So, you know, the title of it definitely, and the idea of it definitely came from the impact of women in my life, which has been huge. So it's called It Takes a Woman.
Nights with my head under your head, feelings I've not had in so long. I could never replace what we had. When it comes to you, I'm just not that strong. And fears I never knew consume me when you're gone. I've never been afraid of any man, but a woman, I ain't no stone. Lord, it takes a woman to feel like home. It takes you to feel like home. Feel of your touch upon my skin. Pleasure so used to I've grown. A state of content I've fallen in. Such a wonderful thing. You're in my arms. That emptiness that once consumed me now is gone. I've never been afraid of any man, but a woman, I ain't no star. like home. It takes you, feel like home. Alone on a bus on the road, no matter where I go. A shackle, a chain, a dance in the rain, I know. I've never been afraid of any man, but a woman, I ain't no stone. Lord, it takes a woman, feel like home. It takes you, feel